I hope you guys are ready for this. Look at this. Do you see this? Goddamn jump ramps and stunt ramps. Finally, we get training grounds in full effect, something we've all been waiting for so damn long. Hey yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another PUBG news and update video. Today we finally got a first look at the shooting range, aka training area, aka training grounds. It's finally happening, where they've combined a whole different scenarios in a giant 2x2 map where people can practice CQC, long range combat, as well as a fully automated shooting range with your weapon selection, throwables, cars, and I think we've even got some racetracks in there, and that's what we're going to cover today. So last night, PlayerUnknown tweeted about this, and he said, I couldn't get to Gamescom and not reveal a little something new for you guys. More info coming out tomorrow. And of course, the picture is the shooting range, and you can see the structures that are in the picture. They're from the jungle map. They're from STUNT. So it's a combination of, I think, partly the desert map, but the fixtures and the course, the training course, that's going to be an elaborate sum of buildings that are going to be from Erangel, from the desert map, and also from STUNT. And of course, you can clearly see that there's a shooting range in the far background with stationary targets that probably go all the way up to 800 meters or so. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I am so ecstatic and flabbergasted and excited about this. It's not that I'm trying to build up hype, but I've been waiting for something like this so that I can help people get better at the game. I've always said this before in most of my training grounds videos or any of my guides. It's like PUBG is complex, especially when it comes to different aspects of the game. You have to be good at just about everything. You have to be good at driving. You have to be good with throwables. You have to be good at consumables. You have to be good at shooting. And there's different skill sets for different guns. I'm talking about sniper versus a CQC weapon. And so this training grounds or this training environment is going to cover all of that. Let's get into all the details. So the dev notes start off by saying this. Earlier this month, we unveiled Fix PUBG, our month-long campaign to address the game's bugs, quality of life needs, and performance issues. They basically go on to say that along with this campaign, the Fix PUBG campaign, that they're going to be adding this brand new 2x2 map. And it looks really, really too good to be true. I mean, hell, not just the shooting range, but the fact that you can actually parachute and parachute practice, that's just phenomenal. That is a great addition to the game. So PUBG's training mode lets 5 to 20 players explore a brand new 2x2 map to practice all the aspects of PUBG, from driving the game's various vehicles from around the racetracks, to practicing parachute landing on scattered targets, to mastering the perfect peak shot. There are even areas to practice vaulting, close quarters combat, and of course, sweet vehicle jumps. Now that is something that has best driver written all over it. We're definitely going to be doing some challenges and some new stunts and putting up some new videos of new stunts thanks to this, if this comes out. And this is all scheduled to come out in September. We're already in the last week of August, so it's really not that far. I guess my main concern is I really hope that Fix PUBG takes precedent to this, because Fix PUBG honestly is more important, and it needs to get on the tracks before any of this stuff does. Here are some of the things that are definitely confirmed in the 2x2 map. So you're going to have incremental range targets. You're going to have 400 meters, 800 meters, and special 1K range targets as well. You're also going to have free targets, standing targets, basically moving targets left to right and right to left, and targets inside buildings, which I'm assuming are going to be your CQC targets that you're going to be able to practice peeking, vaulting, and shooting at the same time, or even your grenade practice throws. Parachute practice area is also going to be assigned to a different area of the map, where you're going to have like these little bullseye pads where you're going to have to, I guess, land, or maybe get an achievement or an unlock or whatever, I guess, when you make those, or maybe even have it so that if you make certain kinds of jumps, as the bullseye gets smaller and smaller, that you maybe get a parachute skin. There's going to be a throwable range, a melee range, a parkour range, a CQC course, indoor CQC range, and of course, we're going to have a vehicle track system. So we're going to have a long vehicle track. We're going to have racing tracks, which I'm assuming are going to be a little bit smaller, a little bit more condensed. And we're also going to have off-road tracks, as well as the sweet, sweet stunt ramps. Now, those aren't my words. That's what it says in the Steam notes. It says sweet stunt ramps. And if you didn't think that was enough, we have a few more things we have to look forward forward to, including water ramps. Yes, you'll now be able to fly off of a ramp in water off of your jet ski and blow up in some extraordinary fashion. There's also going to be tables of equipment, melee weapons, guns, attachments, gear, ammo, and of course the throwable, so you can practice all that. PUBG is a very, very complex system or military simulator of battle royale. I've always said that. You have to be good at many different aspects or features in the game to get into top 10 or to be a consistent winner chicken dinner. Now, they did go on to say that everything above is subject to change as the area is still in development, but they kind of wanted to share their vision of what their version of the training zone looks like. So it's not just a shooting range, but it's an encompassing gestalt of everything that is PUBG. Now, towards the end of the blog, they did want to give credit to Dave Kurd. He's the world team leader on PUBG Madison. PUBG Madison is the one that came up with this sort of whole training area scenario. Well, I guess they came up with an idea that was more than just a shooting range, and they talk about what they're trying to get across to their target audiences. It's not just a bunch of people that are tryhards trying to get, even better when it comes to getting chicken dinners, but it's for a variety of people. The casual gamer that wants to come in and get better and start practicing, or a complete noob, rather than throwing them into the mixer or the meat grinder that is PUBG. They can take a few hours understanding the weapons, learning their attachments, maybe even learning about vaulting, parachuting, and getting better at the basics. I think that's what it's going to be about. It's about the beginners coming into the game, and it's going to help, I think, in my opinion, it's going to help the community get a little bit bigger, because not many people are going to be disheartened after they lose like their first few games and then never come back. So this is going to be, I think, an overall good thing for the community. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this is going to help the community? Do you guys think that it's just going to be a bunch of tryhards in there trying to get better with attachments, trying to mathematically equate it down to numbers and what's going to work the best and squeeze out the best possible scenarios in the rounds that they can? Or, here is one of my big concerns about this shooting range. And when I read, it said 5 to 20 players. So I have a feeling that if it's any more than that, then there's going to be more people around you all the time, shooting, throwing grenades, maybe even trolling you and not letting you practice what you're trying to practice. So I really hope that the numbers don't go more than 20 on these little instances for the maps. And it's a 2x2, so it's 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers, so it's good. You can obviously spread apart from 20 people. And that was my main concern, is that you're going to run into people that are going to try to troll you while you're trying to figure out a spray pattern, or they might jump in front of your targets to make you miss. So just be aware that might happen, because it's going to be a 5 to 20 man instance. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I'm super excited about this, obviously coming in a year later, but it's still coming, so that's good. It's going to be here in September. I want to know what you guys think about it and what you're looking forward to practicing the most. Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for all your love and support, to all the new subscribers, and make sure if you are new here and you're subscribed, make sure you turn on that notification bell so that you can get all your news, your info, all the PUBG content, and even some of the new Battle Royale games that are coming out. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please be sure to leave the video a like before you leave, and it really helps out the channel. Let's see if we can get this video up to at least 2 likes. Can we get 2 likes? Stay strong, boys, and I'll see you